Alright, another review. This is the Sigma Art Series lens. This is the 24mm f1.4. Nice lens. If you have seen any of these Art Series lenses, they're all designed really nice, very nicely constructed. Has this very smooth focus ring, and see there. This lens, this is the Canon version. This lens is heavy. I was shocked on how heavy it was when I took it out of the box. It's a pound and 8 or 9 ounces, so it's fairly heavy when you put it on a camera. I'll put it on my 5D here, or 6D. I'm sorry. So you put it on your 6D here, and this thing weighs a ton with that on there. Weighs about 4 pounds, just about. Put that on there. Comes with this lens hood, so very nice like that. 77mm thread here on the lens. This thing is very sharp. I was going to go in between this and the Canon L series version. This was $850 and the L series was about double the price, so I kind of did some comparisons, checked out some charts and some reviews and stuff, and they're very close as far as sharpness, so I decided to save a little bit of money and get this, since I've bought other Sigma Art Series lenses and they are exceptional. So this is an exceptional too. I've really enjoyed this. I had the Canon 20mm f2.8 before. I got a review on that. Check it out. It's a very nice lens. I just wanted something a little bit nicer, just so I could get a little bit lower f-stop on some stuff that I like to shoot. Just remember when you're doing these, though, if you're looking for low f-stop lens and you really love that bokeh, remember this is a wide-angle lens, so you can't get like out of focus shots like you can with like a 50mm or 85mm f1.4. Remember that the field is by focal length as well. So if you want to get something that's really nice bokeh, you'll have to have the subject very close because it's wide angle. So just remember that. But it does take some very nice blown out backgrounds if you get it just right. It just takes a little bit more playing with than it would with like the 50 or 85. Very solid lens. If you want to check out some images, I always recommend people go to Flickr and look at images. It's a little bit better place to look at images because here on YouTube it's 1920 by 1080. You go to Flickr and you can see higher resolution images and kind of zoom in on the corners and stuff. So what you do is go to Flickr, go to groups, and then go to Sigma Art Series or 24mm f1.4. Search for that group. There's a group for basically every lens made, so you'll find that. And then you could scroll through the photo stream in there, and there's generally you'll find some pictures of stuff kind of like you like to shoot. Maybe you do all landscapes, or you do some architectural type stuff. So you'll probably find some in there, and you can check it out and see what you think about this. But I really recommend this. $850, a Canon version. I was thinking about buying the L series. Like I said, was almost double the price. And looking at the other reviews and stuff, the sharpness was pretty much the same and everything. So I went with this. Came with the lens hood. One thing I do recommend getting, 77mm filter thread here. So if you're outside and you want to shoot an f1.4 and it's sunny outside, well, this Canon 6D, the shutter speed only goes up to 1/4000th of a second. That seems high, but shooting at f1.4 in the sun at ISO 100, it won't go. Your shutter speed will try to get higher if you're shooting in AV mode. So I recommend getting some. I got a little kit like here. This is these are all ND filters, so you can buy a kit like this off of eBay for like 10-15 bucks. Cheap, and it comes with 3 different filters, like a 2, a 4, and an 8 stop. So I usually put the 2 on, and then you're fine in the sun, and then you can use like the 8 if you're shooting some waterfalls or something like that, landscape. But that's what I bought this lens for, is landscapes. I like to do landscapes a lot. A lot of people use this for wedding as well, for those wide angle shots of the church, or just a large group, family group there. The distortion is on the sides. I do notice a little bit of it as far as, you know, bending or whatever, but it's not too bad. Very nice. Not too much. Didn't notice too much of the chromatic abbreviations like I have, and like the 30 millimeter f1.4 that was just for crop cameras. It had a lot of that. It was the art series as well. I got a review on that. I think it was for Pentax, but anyway, I'm blabbering on. Great lens. I recommend it. So I bought it off eBay, 6th Avenue, just because it was the same price, $850 everywhere. But 6th Avenue had like a bundled package that came with a flash, a tripod, a bag, some filters. It came with all this stuff. So I just went ahead and bought it there. Put a link to their store in the description. It came within 4 or 5 days, so it was pretty quick on the shipping too. So strongly recommend that. Check out my other videos. I've got plenty on other Canon, Pentax stuff, so check that out, subscribe, and thanks for watching.